Hi guys, we back at it. Another little video. Just disclaimer: if you guys hear like some grunting and crying, that's my baby girl in the background. But yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna talk about concealed carry guns today. Picked up this Walther PDP compact the other day. It was on Black Friday. They had it on sale for like what was it, like $4.50. So I took advantage. Ended up picking it up. I really like the style of this gun. It also has like the little bump, kind of like the Glock angle. So I do like that. The grip on it is really nice too. It's very textury. I like it. Slides really thick, so you get to have a lot of play you get to work with if you got a rack. You can rack any type of way, nice and smooth. But yeah, I'm gonna talk about these two guns and talk about why people still go back to the Glock 19. So let's get started. So how was it carrying this for a couple days? Honestly, I had it in this holster, Tier 1 concealed, MSP. So it basically fits any gun as long as it has the X300. So if it's this one, if it's this one, pretty nicely. So I was carrying this for like 3 days straight, and it was pretty comfortable. It wasn't the most comfortable gun I've carried, but it wasn't bad either. I like that it didn't print at all, and it was nice and tucked in my waistband. But one downside, after a while of carrying this the whole day, you start feeling this grip rubbing against your skin. It does tend to get a little bit uncomfortable. Not as bad as like the M&P carry comp grip tape, but it does start to get a little bit scratchy. But yeah, so carrying this for a couple days, it was good. I didn't really have one in the chamber yet with this gun. I'm not gonna lie, I don't recommend that, but I didn't, only because I've never owned a Walther, and I haven't shot this one yet. I just wanted to see for a couple days how it felt. But I had it. I was carrying it without one in the chamber, like I said, because I don't trust this gun yet. I don't know if it's like a P320 type of deal, even though I've never heard anything bad about this gun. But still, I just wasn't comfortable enough because I've never shot the gun. I just got it. But yeah, I was carrying it for a couple days. Haven't shot this gun yet, but I plan on to soon. And it wasn't bad, you know. Like I said, it was the most comfortable gun to carry, like the Glock 19, but it wasn't bad. Glock 19, on the other hand, I noticed I carry this one way more than any other gun that I have, only because of one simple fact. It's this little grip right here, this little angle right here. This is everything basically when it comes to concealed carry. When you see with the Glock 45 over here, I also got a mag wheel on this one, so it tends to be a little thicker in the waistband like this when you're appendix carrying. I did take the mag wheel off the Glock 19 only because I noticed that when I was doing my quick draws, my hand placement wasn't where it was supposed to be. So I took it off. Now when I draw the gun, it's nice in there. You want the back part of the frame sitting around here, so it could push your hand nice and forward. You have a nice grip on the gun. So it's also clear, by the way. So yeah, I took the mag wheel off, started carrying it like this, and I noticed it's pretty much a perfect gun, honestly, a perfect carry gun. I can't think of another gun that I trust more and that's more comfortable to carry than Glock 19 right here. So I carry this one pretty much 90% of the time. Carry my Glock 19, carrying this T-Rex arms holster. It's funny because I got this one for the M&P carry comp, but it fits this Glock 19 with the Surefire perfectly. Right there, good retention. And then I carry, of course, spare mag on the side. Little shield arms, +5. So you get 15 here, and then you get 20 in this mag. So that's the setup I usually carry it in. Or sometimes I carry it with my +18. Carry the 18 in here, and then I carry the 15 on the side. So that'd be the setup. It just depends too. If I don't want to print too much, especially with an extended mag. It's not as comfortable to be sitting a lot with this type of configuration. So I usually put this OEM mag on the sidecar. And I'll be right back. All right, sorry about that. Anyways, so yeah, that's how I pretty much carry this Glock 19. Always have a round in the chamber when I'm carrying this one, because like I said, I've shot this gun a lot and I trust it. You know, this gun it's good. It's good to go. It's never failed me, not even once. So this gun is definitely the go-to I've been carrying most often. And then of course you got my Glock 45, which is like, if you guys been following me for a while, it's my favorite handgun, only because of the ergonomics and the way it's built. It's the most comfortable one to shoot. But then again, like I said, it has the mag well on it, has the 507 comp. So all these pieces add to how comfortable you are when you're appendix carrying. So this is more of like a performance gun for me. So I pretty much don't really carry this one as much. And also I did change the trigger to a performance trigger. So I only had a couple, probably, I would say probably like 800 rounds to the performance trigger. So I don't trust it as much as a stock Glock trigger to be carrying with one in the chamber. So I don't really carry this one as much, but it's definitely my best shooting gun, and trigger wise as well. Best trigger I have in my Glock. So these two are pretty much my go-tos. As you can see too, the length from the top of the slide to the end of the frame is pretty much the same in both. All that's really different is probably the little extended beaver tail, and then the slide mass over here is thicker from here to here, and this one's thinner. So this is more comfortable to carry, honestly. And if you guys care about printing, this matters a lot. So that's it's funny too, you know why, guys? Because I watch a lot of gun people, Guntubers, whatever. And all right, like I was saying, so I do watch a lot of Guntubers, and I see what they shoot, what they like, what they recommend. And these are people that shot plenty of guns, high-end guns, cheap guns, mid guns, and they all pretty much still rock a Glock, you know? They all fucking carry a Glock 19 or a 43X, which is this one right here, or they just go with a 45. This is their gun of choice. It's either one of these three for concealed carry. Be right back again. Alrighty, so yeah, like I was saying, these three right here are pretty much the go-tos that I see Guntubers and people that are into guns carrying. And you know, they shot expensive pistols, like $1,300 pistol right here. People don't really carry that gun, you know. Anyways, I'm back. All right, so like I was saying, people don't really carry the higher end guns like this. I've heard this one too doesn't have the firing pin blocker. So some people say it's not safe to carry, but I mean, when I do carry this gun here and there, barely carry it, but I keep it basically in the decocker position, and then I put the safety on. So I feel like that's pretty much safe to carry, but I never carry this gun. It's not my go-to carry gun. Even though it's a good gun, solid gun, it's not one that I wake up and grab and go wherever I need to go. So it's pretty much always this gun, Glock 19. And like I said, a lot of people, this is their gun of choice right here. And there's a lot of people that hate on this platform. I don't know why, because it's been proven, it's been tested over years, and it works, you know. It's simple. It's literally simple. If you open the gun apart, all the pieces are all simple. Like, you don't need to be like a smart person to figure out where everything goes. You literally open the gun and everything is so simple. It's a couple pieces. So not a couple, a little bit more than a couple, but it's pretty much easy to figure out. That's what I'm trying to say. So this is my most trusted gun, and you know, people hate on it. I don't know why. A lot of people like SIGs. I don't like SIGs. I had a P365 once. Well, which one was it? It was the XL. I had it for like I say I had it for like 3 months. and I was using it a lot. I shot that pistol a lot, and then I cleaned it a lot also. And then one day I opened it, and I was inspecting the internals, and I noticed it was rusting in the internals, like right where the slide catches onto the frame. It was like rusting, and I was like, how? Because I clean my pistols, I take care of it, and it started rusting. So I ended up selling that gun. Never got a SIG ever again, especially after I heard the 320s going off by themselves. I heard they fixed that too, but I'm not chancing it, bro. I carry appendix, and I'm not chancing my balls being shot off only because I want to trust. I want to trust a gun that's really proven not to be so safe no more. So carry this gun, and it's a perfect gun. Like I say, guys, this is a dual gun. It could be used for duty, it could be used for concealed carry, and it's pretty much an all-around good gun. People always trying to beat a Glock, you know, beat a Glock 19 or a 45, and you can't really beat this gun, man. This gun's just, it's the standard, you know. You can't beat that gun. I don't care what people say. They might have brands that they like, you know, that shoot better or whatever, the trigger's better, but they haven't been, you know, proven and tested throughout all these years like a Glock has, you know. Like, have you ever wondered why people don't why like law enforcement and military don't go with the high-end guns? Like, you know, there's always something about them that they're not they don't pass some type of test that allows them to qualify for duty use in law enforcement or military. I'm like I said, I do like this gun. I liked it because of the color and the grip angle. I haven't shot it yet, but I'm pretty confident that it's not gonna shoot better than a Glock 19. Like, there's few guns that I've shot that I'm like, oh, okay, this one's way better than a Glock. But pretty much this gun shoots pretty much better than a lot of guns that I've shot. Well, not this one in particularly, but this one right here, this Glock 45 is pretty much, when I had the Ramjet on it, I ended up giving it to my brother, but when I had the Ramjet on it, it was my best shooting gun in terms of just the way it felt, the recoil, how efficient I was, how quick I was with this gun. It was pretty much my my best shooting gun. And I've had a lot of pistols, guys. Like, if you've seen my channel, even before I started my channel, I was already, you know, shooting guns and buying different types of guns and stuff like that. So I had a feel for like what I was talking about when I started my YouTube channel. And the first time I got a Glock and I shot it, which was this one, the 45. I used to have a previous 45 that was non-MOS, but when I shot a 45 for the first time, it felt good, and I'm like, damn. Like, I used to not like Glocks only because the way they looked. I wasn't a fan of the way they looked, so that's the reason I didn't go for it. But then I kept watching Guntubers, like I said, and they all pretty much carry a Glock or talk good about a Glock. So I'm like, all right, let's give it a try. So I went down to the store, got one, shot it, and I fell in love with it. It ended up being my favorite platform now. And I've shot a lot of guns. Like I said, I shot SIGs, Berettas, Taurus, FN, Staccato, CZs, different type of CZs. What else have I shot? A 6. Yeah, MMPs and shadow systems. So all these guns I've shot, and I always come back to this one or this one, always. So that's the son. Like, if a gun was way better than one of these, I'd tell you guys, you know. I'd be like, damn, I spend the extra money and get this one. But that ain't really the case. I haven't really seen a gun that's like a dual gun and a gun that's well trusted. I haven't really seen one. Oh yeah, I shot that Nocturne too. When I first got it, I was excited about that one, and then ended up having like problems and stuff. And people were saying it was all because of the optic system. When the screw was mounted into the slide, it was messing with the ejector or something. I don't know, but I wasn't gonna spend more money and try to get that fixed, so I ended up selling it. And yeah, I didn't really care about that gun. It wasn't a huge loss because it looked nice. and it was basically like the new toy in town, but it still didn't beat a like a plain Glock 19. You know, like if you go see my video, you can see what I'm talking about. This gun beat it, and this gun's old as hell. You know, like the Glock 19 is old. The Gen 5 is not super old, but the Glock 19 in general is already a super old gun. So that's pretty much my conclusion and all that. It's just crazy because people always trying to beat a Glock, like, and I'm like, bro, just if it's proven, if it's tested, like, why not just get one and then make it? You could customize it, like, just put whatever you want on it, make it look nice. You know, you could customize it, make it your own, your very own. With this gun over here, my CZ, I mean, yeah, I could put I think it's called something lock, whatever. I could put like a magwell and change the way it looks, but there's not too much I could do to it, you know. With a gun like this or like this, I could pretty much change everything I want. But I don't do that only because Glock reliability, you know. I like a reliable handgun that I know is always gonna work. So, and if you guys end up putting mag extensions on it, go out and try them out. Make sure that they cycle properly. Because I remember one time I put it was this exact setup, but I had a lighter spring in, like a lighter ammo spring in here, and then my gun wasn't locking back, and it's because the spring didn't have enough pressure to lock the slide back on the last round. So I changed the spring, fixed it up, and now it runs smooth. So there's no problems with this magazine now. So it's always good to get stuff and then, you know, try it out. Don't just trust it. Don't just think that it's gonna be good to go out the get. You always gotta try your stuff. But yeah, guys, I just want to come out here and say nothing has really beat a Glock yet that I've seen. You know, and like I said, I've shot plenty of pistols to give you guys my 2 cents. Like, I'm not an expert. I don't know everything about guns, but I do know that these guns are good, very good. Even though they're polymer, some people don't like plastic guns, or they prefer a hammer fired. But for concealed carry, self-defense, this gun. And you know what's crazy too? Like, let's say if the world ended and, like, you know, people needed to go, you know, search for food or get like shelter or whatever, and they only had one gun that they could get from like 5 different brands, and you see a Glock in there, most people are gonna choose a Glock. That's all I'm saying. And you know how I know that? Because when the coronavirus thing hit, the Glock 19 sales went through the roof. They all went. This was the most bought gun during the coronavirus, was a Glock 19. So what makes you think any different if, let's say, if hypothetically the world were to end one day, people would go and choose this gun, you know? Because it's, like I said, it's proven, it's tested. It's not the prettiest gun, but it works. When you press the trigger, you know it's gonna fire. So this gun's definitely the most trusted gun pretty much in the whole gun business, honestly. Because I don't know, I can't think of a better gun than a Glock. Like, yeah, you got your staccatos, you got your whatever Dan Smith and Wessons, whatever, all those high-end guns, but yeah, at the end of the day, you could get a gun right here for $620. Put all the, you know, put the light, put the optic, change the slide lock for a little extended. You could put all these things and have an even better gun. Well, not better shooting wise, but you know what I mean, like a gun that's a dual gun. So I don't know about y'all, but if the world were to end one day, this is the gun I'd be grabbing, a Glock 45. Because at that point, concealed carry won't even matter. I'll pick up this bad boy and I'll have all my mags nice and loaded, ready to go. And this will be my my go-to gun, Glock 45. But you know, other than that, back to the Walther. It is a nice gun. I also, when I bought the gun, I did get a little free rebate, and they gave me a CNH optics. It's this one right here. I might end up changing it though. I did have the Halson, forgot what model this was. Oh, the SES, yeah. So it's a direct mount to the slide, but I don't like that window. Look how small that window is compared to this one. I don't know if you guys could tell through the camera, but this window's way bigger than this little small thing. So it just helps, because like when you present the gun, you don't want to be turning your gun and fetching for the dot. You want it to be up there and be ready to go. Just like this gun, 506 cop. When I put the gun on sight, you see the red dot perfectly clear. So this was free. This is a good little deal. Got the gun on sale and then got this for free. So I'll probably end up swapping out the optics and then trying it out. I don't know how good this brand is, but I do know their plates are really good because I have them on both my Glocks. So I'm gonna try this optic out, and yeah, I'll let y'all know when I go shoot it. I also did do this little AR-15 build. I don't know if I could fit this in the camera, but little Radical Firearms build right here that I got going. I do need to do a review on this one. I'm gonna end up shooting it first and then do a little review after. But this is the little setup I got for my AR right now. Radical Firearms, got the 3x magnifier, Vortex red dot, got the AFG, and then got the Streamlight. So little pad up here. This one's looking pretty nice. And I got the iron sights on the side, so when you cant the gun. And then +5 extension, 35 in there. And what else did I do? Oh yeah, and then I also did got the radian, you already know, radian charging handle. So, and then sequence precision firing, sorry, safety, ambi safety. So you guys know that's gonna be on the next video. But I appreciate you guys watching. Take care, stay tuned.